Hi friends, today we're going to be doing a multiplication and division related facts assignment. You will need a 10-sided dice to roll to get the products for the first problem, and then you'll be using those you will be using those two for the rest of the related facts to solve, and then you're going to be reflecting on the relation between multiplication and division facts. If you do not have a 10-sided dice, you can go to Google and type in dice roller and roll the dices that way. So I ended up getting 10 and 2. So I will go back here and I will type in 10 and 2 and 10 times 2. So I know one of my strategies is repeated addition to solve multiplication problems. So it's 10 plus 10 equals, and I know this because it's a doubles fact, that it is 20. So 10 plus 10 equals 20. And another way I could do it is with skip counting. So I could do 10, 20. Just skip counting 10 twice and equals 20. So then for this one, to solve this, I will use the commutative property to solve the whole thing for the fact family. And that would be 2 times 10, which I already know equals 20. Because of the commutative property, you can switch the factors of both of the numbers to get the same product, so the same answer. So, but to double check my answer, because that is what all smart mathematicians do, is double checking my answer. I can skip count, or I can skip count by 2's 10 times. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just skip counted by 2's 10 times to get my answer as 20. Now to solve for the division problem. In 3rd grade, we will always be dividing by the bigger numbers. So 20 in this case is the bigger number. It was also the product for the multiplication. And when we're doing multiplication, it is multiplying or by adding equal groups. Division is subtracting by equal groups. So we'll start with 20 in our big box, and then I'll start by dividing by 10. And I already know, knowing about fact families and commutative property, what this answer is, but I'm going to double check. And for my division strategy, I am going to use the strategy of repeated subtraction. So that is where I'll start with 20, and then I'm going to subtract it by 10 until I get to 0, and then I count the 10s to see how many 10s I have, and that will be our answer for the division problem. So 20 minus 10 equals 10, and then 10 minus 10 equals 0. So then I'll count and see how many 10s that I have. So I have 1 10 right here that I've subtracted by, and 1 10 by here that I've subtracted by, which means my answer is 2. So I will put my answer as 2 right here. Let me undo that. And 2. So then for my last but not least, my last division problem is 20. And then switching it using the commutative property, I will put this question mark as 2. And let's see if I get 10 as my answer. So the strategy that I can use for this is, again, I'll do repeated subtraction. And 20 minus 2 equals 18. 18 minus 2 equals 16. 16 minus 2 equals 14. So I will keep doing this all the way, and then I'm going to count up my 2's to get my answer. And then afterwards, I'm going to reflect and look at how the numbers 10, 2, and 20, how they relate in these multiplication and division problems. Thank you for watching.